the individual players, the coaches, the referees, and all who are involved here today. We pray for protection, and we pray that each team will play to their potential. Thank you for your mercy to each one of us. Amen.
For this AA matchup, let's welcome the Red Devils of Ravenswood. And we welcome the Wolfpack from Williamson. Introducing Ravenswood's head coach, Mick Price. Meeting at center court with Williamson head coach, David Hatfield. For the Red Devils, assistant coaches, Jerry Bradley and Don Brown. For Williamson, assistant coach, Curtis Fletcher. For Ravenswood, the support staff, John Musick, Steve Tidd, and Brian Osborne. For Williamson, Lee Ann Mullins, Richard Watson, Patrick Hairston, and Cecil Beckett. The Lions Club host for Ravenswood is Rat Thumb. Lions Club host for Williamson is Dave Nolan. And now let's meet the squads. For Ravenswood, number 34 is Brett Southall. For Williamson, number 20, Jimmy Ford. For the Red Devils, wearing number 5, Steve Mosser. For the Wolfpack, number 12 is Russell Hunter. From Ravenswood, number 50, Jeff Starcher. From Williamson, number 32, Chris Jesse. For the Red Devils, number 40, Jason Carter. For the Wolfpack, number 34, Jared Fletcher. Ravenswood's number 20 is Mike Turner. Williamson's number 33, Billy Smith. For the Red Devils, number 4, Mike McCorkle. For Williamson, number 21, Gary Baker. For the Red Devils, injured and not playing, Jay Stowers. For the Wolfpack, number 44, Chad Slater. Now your starting lineups. For Ravenswood, a 5'10" senior, number 10, Rick Mandrake. For Williamson, a 6-foot senior, number 14, Johnny Milam. For the Red Devils, 6'2" senior, number 24, Jesus Sanz. For the Wolfpack, a 5'10" senior, number 10, Jimmy Chris Witt. From Ravenswood, at 6'2", a sophomore, number 44, Scott Dale. From Williamson, a 6'5" junior, number 24, Chris Harris. For the Red Devils, 6'6" senior, wearing number 42, Leo Abrajo. For the Wolfpack, a 6'3" junior, number 40, Barry Baker. And for Ravenswood, 6'1" senior, number 12, Travis Thompson. Of our national anthem by Winfield High School student Amy Adams.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the
It's game time to tip off in 1 minute after this message from the Gail Catlett Mountaineer Basketball Camp.
This summer, between 500 and 700 young basketball players ages 8 to 18 will be combining fun with fundamentals at the Gail Catlett Mountaineer Basketball Camp, June 12th to 17th, a week of individual instruction by the entire WBU coaching staff, basketball basics. June 19th to 24th, plenty of team play, competition week, plus plenty of fun at WVU's sports and recreation facilities. Learn more. Write to the Gail Catlett Mountaineer Basketball Camp, Post Office Box 877, Morgantown 26507. Do it today.
Attention, here is an important announcement. Gino's wants you to save on pizza. Now you can get a 16-inch pizza with 5 toppings for only $8.99. Take your pick of toppings: pepperoni, sausage, green peppers, onions. Give Gino's a call now and get a 5-topping 16-inch pizza delivered to your door for only $8.99. Gino's, a West Virginia company.
These dish are original, it's tastefully terrific.
Make it Gino's, make it Gino's, we make it pizza-rific.
This copyrighted broadcast is made under exclusive rights granted to the Metro News Radio Network by the West Virginia Secondary School Activities Commission. Any rebroadcast, publication, or use of the accounts or descriptions of this game without the express written consent of the Metro News Radio Network is prohibited. Now, let's return courtside. Here's Tony Caridi.
The Williamson Wolfpack, wearing their maroon and white uniforms, have taken the floor here at the Coliseum. The Red Devils of Ravenswood now making their way out. They've got their home white uniforms with the red numeral and the red Devil written across the front. Slight black trim. They'll be attacking the bucket to our right here in the first half. Williamson moving from right to left. Nice crowd on hand here. Both student sections are loaded. All red on one side. That's where the Ravenswood fans are. And over on the other side, all maroon. We're ready to play basketball. Here's the opening tip. It is controlled by Williamson. Johnny Milam tossing over to Jimmy Chris Witt. 5'10" senior point guard. Throws left side to Anthony Struther, quickly going cross court. Over to Johnny Milam, back up high. They work the basketball around. They swing it over left of the key to Baker, down low, turnaround jumper. It is up, no good. Taken there by Barry Baker. And the rebound is cleared by Leo Abrajo, 6'6" senior center, one of 2 foreign exchange students on the Ravenswood starting lineup. Here come the Red Devils, pulling up with a jump shot from 17, banging in and out. No good was Travis Thompson. And quickly, here comes Williamson attacking from right to left. 30 seconds gone by. Witt. Down left to Struther. Inside they work it. Here's a shot by Chris Harris, and he draws the foul, turning around and squaring up with the basket. Contact was made, and we've got a foul call.
Williamson early on, Tony, he'll push the ball down the floor, but they're looking in their half court to stick the ball inside to Struther or Baker.
Travis Thompson called on that foul. On the common foul, Williamson inbounds, throwing up high to Jimmy Chris Witt. He works himself right with a bounce pass to Milam. Back up top to Witt. He'll try a three-pointer right side. Bangs off the rim. No good. Baker after the rebound. He has it. Drives to the bucket. Shot is up and good.
Did a nice job of tipping the ball out to an area where he controlled it and turned around with that nice soft left-hander.
Now the Wolfpack show full court pressure as Ravenswood tries to bring it up the floor. We've got a whistle on the reach-in. Foul call against the Wolfpack as Jesus Sanz was trying to bring the ball up the floor. He looked into a double team, and the Wolfpack made contact.
Tony, most of the people right around this tournament feel that Williamson High School is peaking at the right time. They've been playing excellent basketball down the last 2 weeks.
They say ever since Williamson came back from a 14-point deficit against Logan, they have been playing well. Here's Ravenswood looking to get on the scoreboard. 6:40 and counting, first quarter. Up high, it's Rick Mandrake. Tosses over on the left side to Travis Thompson, an all-state candidate. He has the ball picked away by Milam. Here comes Williamson. Milam drives, he shoots. Shot no good. It's tipped around, and Abrajo has the rebound for Ravenswood. The Wolfpack could not convert on the fast break. Jesus Sanz on the right side of the floor, tossing up top to Mandrake. 2-0. Williamson on top. Mandrake goes hash mark to the near side to Sands. Abrajo trying to break free down low. He's watched by Harris. Now Sands drives off. Pass to the left side. Travis Thompson throws up a three. It's good. Travis Thompson hits the three-pointer. 6'1" senior, the leading scorer in Ravenswood school history. Makes it a 3-2 game. Token pressure in the backcourt by the Red Devils. Struther with it. Driving the left baseline, pulling up 14-footer. No good. Rebound Sands, and he is fouled. Anthony Struther came over to try to jar the ball loose, and there was contact on the reach-in. And the foul goes against Anthony. That will be the team's second, his first.
Williamson has good offensive balance, but they're not a great shooting team. They know how to score with the basketball, and they use a lot of expertise in tournament play.
Here's a tip on the full court pressure. Ravenswood controls the ball. Abrajo with it, sending it down the floor to the front court to Mandrake. He swings it right side. Travis Thompson. A long one is good. Three-pointer from the right side.
Let me tell you something. He can light it up. You can see his form. He has real good range on his three-point shot.
As mentioned, he is the all-time scoring leader in the school's history.
And he banked that one home.
Down low, they work it to Harris. He backs in, loses the ball, and it pops out to Witt. He works it down low to Barry Baker. His baseline drive is batted away as he put the ball into the air, and we've got a foul against Ravenswood. 5:12 showing on the clock. 6-2 is the score. Ravenswood on top by 4. They call that foul against Abrajo. Exchange student out of Brazil. That is his first, and that will send Barry Baker, the 6'3 junior forward, to the foul line to our left.
Tell you, Williamson High School plays a tough man-to-man defense, but they better be conscious of where Travis Thompson is, because I have not seen anybody with that type of range with a jump shot in this tournament.
Baker's first foul shot is straight through. The left-hander scores his third point. 6-3 game. Williamson down 3. Barry Baker, team's leading scorer. 20 points per game. Struther right behind with 18. Next one by Baker is good. Beautiful form by Barry Baker at the foul line.
Pressure, 1-2-2, pressure.
They get it into Sands, ahead to Brajo. Abrajo tosses back over to Scott Dale. Still in the backcourt, he throws to Sands. Sands now brings it over midcourt to the top of the circle, passes off right side. Travis Thompson, baseline jumper, good!
Well, I'll tell you right now, Johnny Milam from Williamson's trying to play him. He's giving up 2 inches there, Tony, and he definitely can't play him as an explosive first step.
Down the other end, Struther, left side, up top to Jimmy Chris Witt. He cuts to his right, passes into the corner to Milam, back up top to Jimmy Chris. He goes back into that corner to Milam. They lob it inside. It's tipped out. Milam has it, drives in. 14-footer from the right baseline, good. Johnny Milam scores his first 2. 8-6 ball game. Williamson down by 2. Ravenswood with the basketball, trying to bring it up the floor. Lead pass ahead to Jesus Sands. He drives in between 2. Pass off to Travis Thompson. He throws up a 3. It's no good. Around. Abrajo rebounds, though, puts it up and draws the foul.
Nice job that time by Abrajo getting inside, and he did a neat thing once he caught the basketball off of the glass. He didn't bring it down, what you see so many kids do. He kept it out high above that 6'4 frame, took it right to the hoop, and drew the foul.
That foul against Williamson charged to Chris Harris. That's his first. And Leo Abrajo, 6'6 senior center, is at the foul line to our right.
You can imagine, Tony, probably a little bit of a language problem there. You would think, being an exchange student from Brazil, that he would have problems, but he seemed to have molded in and fitted well with the club. And there's another kid on this club the same way.
Yep, that's Jesus Sands. He's from Spain. Abrajo misses the first. And he makes the second. 4:17 to go. Timeout on the floor. Ravenswood leads by 3. Exclusive Metro News coverage of the 88 state tournament is being brought to you in part by Stone & Thomas.
Get into the game plan at Stone & Thomas and find incredible savings on great-looking Lee jeans for men. An exciting lineup of Lee Riders fashions in 100% pre-wash cotton denim that'll get you ready for fun and action. Lee Riders for men. Updated jeans with a high scoring record for quality, style, and comfort. Regularly $21.99, now just $17.99 at Stone & Thomas. So when your lifestyle calls for great-looking, great-fitting jeans, turn to Lee Riders at Stone & Thomas and win with style.
Next time you're in Morgantown, you've got to find Jambi's Restaurant. Maybe you meant to last fall, but that football traffic is fierce. This time, take your time to savor Jambi's menu from breakfast through the day. Italian food that's really homemade. Hoagies, sandwiches, and burgers that make a whole meal. Great Mexican dishes, seafood, steaks. Jambi's is on University Avenue just past Patterson Drive, about halfway up the block. It's where people who love food as much as sports get together in Morgantown.
4 minutes and 17 seconds on the first quarter clock. Ravenswood behind Travis Thompson has a 9-point total. They lead it by 3 at 9-6. Travis Thompson has 8 of the Red Devils' 9 points. Tony Caridi along with Jay Jacobs, and we're glad you're with us here on the Metro News Radio Network for the 88 state tournament. Ball into play. Struther tossing up top to Jimmy Chris Witt. who works over to his right to Milam on the far side. Back up top to Jimmy Chris. They work it down low. Baker's free. His shot is up underneath and good.
Great play that time by Baker, coming along the baseline and beat a Braho to the low post and put it in.
Ravenswood now starts up the floor. They have the ball stolen away by that Williamson full court pressure. Jimmy Chris Witt brings it to the top of the circle. Rifles a pass over left side. It's controlled by Harris. Lob pass to Baker is loose. Abrajo steals the ball on the errant pass. And now he gives it ahead to Rick Mandrake. He tosses to Jesus Sands. Back up top to Mandrake out near the foul circle. He starts to the bucket. 3:25 and counting. Ravenswood leads 9-8. Here's a lob pass out of bounds over the head of Travis Thompson, thrown there by Scott Dale. And Williamson will have the ball.
One of the things that Ravenswood has done, they've turned the basketball over an average of near 17 times a game. Could be a factor.
Witt, jump pass, hash mark to the far side to Milam. Milam back up top to Jimmy Chris Witt, cutting to his left, throwing to Struther. He's been quiet so far. Pass up high post to Harris, back out to Witt. Right side of the key, fires up a 16-footer, no good. Rebound, Struther, he puts it up, around, won't get it, puts it up again and makes the bucket plus draws the foul. Anthony Struther found himself a crease down low, had the offensive rebound off the missed shot, missed that one, took it back up, scores the field goal and draws the foul. And Williamson takes the lead.
Ravenswood's using a matchup zone, and what happens in a matchup zone is sometimes you don't get good rebounding responsibilities. Against a club like Williamson, you can't afford that.
Foul shot no good by Struther, and the ball controlled by Mandrake. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's 10-9, Williamson on top. Mandrake working against Witt, jump pass left side, Scott Dale. And we've got a whistle away from the ball and a foul call. It will go against Johnny Milam, pushing off against Travis Thompson.
A pretty sharp play that time by the coach at Ravenswood. He's now posting up Thompson with Milam giving up size. He's put Thompson in low on the block.
On the inbound, it goes to Travis Thompson. He's got 8 points so far. Now to the right side to Mandrake, cross court to Thompson. Down the baseline, fires up the corner jumper, no good. Rebound, Baker skies for it on the outlet to Jimmy Chris Witt. Down the floor to Struther, he takes it in the paint. He puts the shot up, too strong. Ball's loose, Struther gets it back, puts it up and in.
Well, that's where he hurts you, Tony. Not with his first shot. He's so aggressive going after the basketball. It's the second and third opportunities he gets and knocks it in.
Ravenswood breaks the Williamson full court pressure. Mandrake into the front court. Ravenswood down by 3, 12-9, 2:15 and counting here in the first quarter. Jesus Sands, far right side. Up high, he works it over to Mandrake on the left side with a bounce to Travis Thompson, working against Milam, driving up 16-footer left angle. Off the rim, no good. Thompson has missed 3 in a row. Here comes the rebound from Baker to Witt into the front court. Williamson on the run. Witt, deep right corner, Milam's alone. Fires it down low. The shot is batted away by Abrajo, taken by Struther, out of bounds, and Williamson will have possession of the ball. Abrajo making a very nice block against Anthony Struther. 1:54 remaining here in the first quarter. Williamson on top, 12-9, and a timeout taken by the Red Devils. And quickly, the Williamson cheerleaders storm onto the floor. That's a full complement of cheerleaders if I've ever seen it, Jay.
Boy, they came charging out. It sounded like rocking the jointies to do those cartwheels out on this floor. Boom, boom, boom.
What do you think of this game so far?
Well, I think that Williamson's been able to get the ball down inside. We said earlier they weren't a great shooting team, and they're not, but they're a very good offensive rebounding team, and a lot of their points come on rebounding scores. Very difficult when you get Baker and Struther inside. They hurt you, and I think that Ravenswood has turned the basketball over too many times early, and they'll have to cut that down, but I really like Travis Thompson.
You know, Anthony Struther has scored 2 field goals so far, and on both times he has scored, that was the second shot. Missed the first, gets his own offensive rebound back, and so Ravenswood's got to do a better job of 1 shot per possession as far as Williamson goes.
Well, you know, like you mentioned, it described well the passive defense that Ravenswood uses full court, and then they just back it up, but they really don't seem to get their assignments real well once they get in the half court, and if you don't block out the passing lanes towards the basket, you're going to have trouble against a club like Williamson.
Head coach Mick Price of Ravenswood does a tremendous job year in and year out. Former player for the Fairmont State Falcons. He played when JoJo Retton was the coach, and a lot of what he learned came from Retton.
Well, he's probably using some of this matchup zone as we picked up here. That's probably what he's putting to use.
Here's Struther, right corner, fires it up from 16, and he scores it.
He can hurt you inside or outside. That time, the jumper from the corner.
Williamson leads by 5, 1:35 and counting. Pressure in the backcourt. Jesus Sands through a double team at midcourt. Looks for help. Goes to Mandrake. Near side of the floor. Now he'll pull it back and set the offense up. Pass to the quarter court mark. To Sands. Up high now to Scott Dale. Dale back over to Sands. Lob pass underneath. Abrajo has it. He puts the shot up, and he is fouled. Coming over the top was Anthony Struther as Abrajo fought in for position. Worked it over Chad Slater. Slater 6 feet and Abrajo 6'6", and it was just a height difference. They lobbed it into Abrajo. He put it up, and flying over the top came Struther, and he commits the foul. That is his second.
So for an exchange there, we have Sands firing it into Abrajo, and their choice of Sands been at clapping their hands. They really don't use any vocal thing. I saw Abrajo just clap his hands twice, and Sands gave him the lob pass.
14-9 is the score. Williamson on top. Abrajo at the foul line for 2. First one up, in and out, no good. He bears a slight resemblance.
Don't say it. Cycling.
Yeah.
Right.
To Ronnie Cycling.
Right, he does.
Syracuse.
Yes, he does.
Next one is up, and it is good. Maybe Leo will stay back here in the States to play college ball. 6'6" senior. Here's Williamson, leading it by 4. Foul shot was good there by Abrajo. Cross court, they work it down low. Here is a shot. It is good from Chris Harris, driving in the lane. He lays it up, and good. 16-10. Williamson on top by a half a dozen. The pressure seems to be bothering Ravenswood as far as just getting their offense started. They've got to struggle so much to get it up the floor. Down low, here's a pass intended for Abrajo, tipped and stolen. Here come the Wolfpack. It's Gary Baker. He drives the left side, shoots it off the rim, no good. And the rebound comes down to Travis Thompson, who has gone a bit quiet here after scoring a quick 8 points. On the lead pass ahead, they throw to Jesus Sands, and he walks with the ball.
Well, he didn't check it, get a good position, and Barry Baker was right there. And when he turned, he had nothing to do. He didn't put the ball on the floor. Turnover.
Ravenswood will make a substitution as Jeff Starker will come in, and Leo Abrajo will go out.
And now they do lose some size and some rebounding, but Abrajo, with 29 seconds on the clock, probably want to get a little rest.
Gary Baker goes into the left corner to Slater. Now they work it to Barry Baker, back up top. He fires one up from 12, no good. Rebound put up and in by Chris Harris.
Second bucket in a row where he's got that basketball and taking it right to the basket.
Wolfpack by 8. Under 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's Starker to Jesus Sands. I don't think he knows how much time is left. Sands, 3 seconds to Thompson. 2 seconds, double team as the ball knocked away. 1 second, horn blows, and Ravenswood does not get his shot off to end the quarter. End of the first quarter of play, it's Williamson 18 and Ravenswood 10. This is the Metro News Radio Network. Tony Caridi along with Jay Jacobs as we are ready for second quarter play. Williamson leads it by 8 points, 18-10. Statistically, Williamson from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 18 for 44%. Ravenswood, 3 of 7, 42%. 2 of 3 from the foul line for the Wolfpack, 2 of 4 for Ravenswood. Here's Travis Thompson, lob pass across the lane, tipped by Harris, intended for Abrajo. Here come the Wolfpack, went to the top of the circle, left side pass to Barry Baker behind him and out of bounds. So the Wolfpack turn it over on their first possession of the quarter.
And Braho's back in the basketball game after a short rest.
Double team pressure. We've got a violation as Jesus Sands steps over the sideline. Double team. Sands pushed his foot out of bounds. Turnovers are really hurting the Red Devils. Gary Baker up high for Williamson. Lob pass to no one. Chris Harris was the intended receiver, but Baker did not establish the proper eye contact, and Harris went the other way. Here comes Ravenswood looking at this. Williamson full court pressure. Travis Thompson double team, jump pass ahead. It's stolen by Jimmy Chris Witt. He's driving to the bucket. He puts the shot up. No good. Rebound tipped around underneath. Gary Baker has it, and we've got a whistle and a traveling violation against Gary Baker.
I'll tell you, I don't know if it's a choice of Coach Dave Hatfield, but if they get down in any situation, Williamson, they usually don't pass it off 2 or 3 on 1. They take it directly to the hoop.
They're a very talented team when it comes to the transition.
Well, I think one of the things they do by taking to the basket, I guess they figure they can jump so high that shots miss. They just can take it up with their other people and put it in.
On the inbound, foul committed by Chris Harris as he came over the top of Leo Abrajo. So Harris commits his second personal. Team foul number 5 against Williamson, and will walk to the other end for a 1-and-1.
First 40 seconds of this quarter have been very sloppy, Tony, on both clubs' part. They've either pushed the ball, thrown it, turned it over, or taken poor shots.
Abrajo, from the foul line this season, 62 for 100, so 62% foul shooter.
But you know, he's a 64% shooter from the field, so he's probably a better shooter, where your statistics show, from the field than he is from the foul line.
First one is up and in by Leo. He's got 3, and Williamson leads it by 7. Next one, no good. Bangs off the rim, as you could hear, and here come the Wolfpack. Gary Baker into the front court, fires over to Jimmy Chris Witt, drives the right baseline, now brings it back out, tossing up to Gary Baker, junior, playing the guard position. Over to Slater, back up high to Gary Baker, now to Jimmy Chris Witt. He'll try a 3, right side, it's short, and the rebound gathered in by Jesus Sands. Ahead to Travis Thompson. Thompson at the top of the circle has the ball poked away by Gary Baker, but a reach-in foul will be called.
Thompson coming down straight on. Early part, he got off to a great start with 2 3-pointers. Does have good range on his jump shot, but been very quiet the last 4 or 5 minutes.
He started with a bang and then missed 3 shots from the field, and since has not taken one. Travis Thompson, 6'1" senior guard at the foul line. First shot is up and in.
Well, you know you're doing some things well when you average 26 points a game, and he's a 48% shooter from the field with good 3-point range, so he has good shooting ability.
And both of the foul shots. And Ravenswood trails by 5, 18-13, as Anthony Struther comes back into the game, and Chris Harris will go out. Gary Baker inbounds to Jimmy Chris Witt. And here come the Wolfpack. Under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter of action. Gary Baker. Left corner pass to Anthony Struther. Holds high overhead. Up high to Baker. Back down. They go to Struther. Looks things over. Goes up top to Barry Baker. Now to Gary on the right side to Jimmy Chris Witt. Right corner. Jimmy Chris lobs it to Struther. Now to Slater. Top of the circle. Left side to Gary Baker. Cross-court pass. Struther drives in. Shot is no good. Rebound fought for. Ravenswood has it. Scott Dell clears it ahead to Rick Mandrake. And here come the Red Devils, trailing by just 5. Both teams have gone cold here offensively. Here's Travis Thompson driving in the paint. 14-footer good.
Well, if he starts to light it up, he can bring him back quick because he has that ability to put it on the floor or to stand still and knock it in.
Ravenswood has scored 5 straight, trail by 3, 18-15, 6-minute mark, second quarter. Struther on the left side, up high to Gary Baker. Cross court, they work it. Jimmy Chris Witt into the right corner with a pass to Baker. Now up high to Jimmy Chris, back over left to the circle to Gary Baker. Hash mark near side to Anthony Strother. He drives by Thompson. Jump pass tipped away by Thompson out of bounds, and Williamson will have it.
You know, Williamson seems to be a little bit more solid in their half-court offense when Gary Baker's running their club than when Milam's in there. Of course, most of the people say that Gary could be a starter for them.
He really could be. Had some problems academically, and so Coach Hatfield said, hey, don't worry so much about the basketball, worry about the books, and you'll get your playing time, and that's what they've been using him as a six-man. And speaking of Gary Baker, he converts from 16 feet away. Williamson leads at 20-15. Full court pressure results in a steal. Gary Baker underneath the Strother, a whistle and a walking call against Strother as he took the ball in and headed to the hoop. He traveled.
Very quick with their pressures, Williams. They double team beautifully. What they haven't been able to do is be able to finish off the steals that they make from their turnovers.
Red Devils looking at this Williamson full court pressure. In the deep backcourt, it's Jesus Sands. Gives off to Travis Thompson. In the front court he comes. Top of the circle. He'll fire from the foul line. It is good. 3-point game.
All-American
20-17.
Looks like an All-American. Just
Not a bad
clean-cut face there and ready to go.
Not a bad baseball player. All-state baseball player last year. Away from the ball, we've got a foul. It will go against Travis Thompson. Pushing away down low with Anthony Strother. It will be personal number 2 against Thompson. The two are jockeying for position. 4:59 shows on the clock.
What position does Travis Thompson play in baseball? He looks like a shortstop. Just looks like a shortstop.
Plays whatever he wants.
Oh, does he?
There you go. Anthony Strother, left corner, up high to Johnny Milam. Williamson leading it by 3. Milam back up top to Witt to Strother. Left side jump shot, good. About 16 feet away. Anthony Strother scores his 8th point. Now on the full court press of Williamson. Steal here, driving to the bucket, putting up the shot. It's good. Barry Baker. 8 points for Barry Baker. Williamson, after having their lead cut to 3, builds it up to 7. 24-17. With a break in the action, let's take a moment to hear from the transportation professionals at R.H. Peters Chevrolet.
America's body shops are being flooded with imitation parts, doors, hoods, and fenders. How do you protect yourself against these imitations? Ask to see your repair order before insurance work begins, and make sure it specifies genuine GM parts, parts designed to General Motors standards for fit, finish, and corrosion protection.
For expert service and genuine GM parts, see Mr. Goodwrench at R.H. Peters Chevrolet, Hurricane exit of I-64. No one knows your GM car better. No one.
All right, so I'm driving out for a burger like usual, when all of a sudden I hear this music.
Well, I'm tired of the same old thing, the same old way.
Then it hits me. I don't have to eat the same old boring burger. So I head on over to Rack's and order me a Works burger. Then I take it on over to that Rack's Works bar and fix it up just the way I like it. I tell you what, you eat a burger like that and you're going to hear music too.
4 minutes and 36 seconds to go here in the second quarter of play. Williamson on top of Ravenswood, 24-17. So far, Ravenswood's offense has had one man, Travis Thompson. He's got 14 of the Red Devils' 17 points. When it comes to turnover, Ravenswood not taking good care of the ball. They've thrown it away 10 times. Williamson has 5 turnovers.
Credit Williamson's pressure, very strong in the backcourt.
Now they set up in that full court press. Ravenswood inbounds Jesus Sands to Travis Thompson. He's guarded by Johnny Milam. And now Thompson starts up over midcourt, far side of the floor, working against Johnny Milam. And we've got a push foul against Milam as Thompson ran by him.
I think what Mick Price wanted to do at the beginning of this game is take some pressure off of Thompson and have one like Mandrake bring the ball up the floor. Was not successful, Tony, and now we see that Thompson has to bring it up the floor, and that's going to drain him a little bit, asking him to play the full 94 with the basketball.
Thompson puts the foul shot up, and it is good. 15 points. Beautiful shooter, Travis Thompson. Shoots it straight through. Next one, same result. He's got 16 as Ravenswood cuts that Williamson lead down to 5, 24-19. Here come the pack. Witt, left side to Strother. Lost it, out of bounds. Off of his hands and over the end line.
That's just not concentration, because that was a good pass, and Anthony Strother was wide open, foul line extended, just didn't handle it.
Dell inbounds to Jesus Sands to Travis Thompson off of his foot. Strother has it, and he walks with it. Ball came up high, and Strother took it about shoulder high and tried to turn to the bucket while he was still moving his feet, and they call him on the walk. Now the full court press being used by Williamson. Ravenswood inbounds to Abrajo to Mandrake. Deep in his backcourt. Starts up the floor against Jimmy Chris Witt. Looks through a double team. Passes ahead to Travis Thompson. Thompson left of the key. Jump pass to Abrajo is tipped. It's stolen by Williamson. Milam down the floor to Strother. Over to Jimmy Chris Witt. Witt in the paint. Puts the jump shot up too strong. It's around and in. Banged up high off the back iron and falls in for Jimmy Chris Witt. That's his first 2. 7-point Wolfpack lead. 3:45 and counting here in the second quarter. Jesus Sands. Cross court to Scott Dale. Dale back over to Abrajo, the big guy playing up front now. Now to Mandrake. Coming out to take it at Sands. Thompson has positioned himself left of the key. Guarded there by Anthony Strother. They work it around the perimeter. 3:25 and counting. A reach-in foul against Chad Slater. Williamson as Abrajo put the ball on the floor.
Ravenswood tried to spread out a little bit with their offense, and I think that's to give breathing room for Thompson once they get the ball to him. Let him work side court, put the ball on the floor, and take it to the hoop.
Leo Abrajo, the only other player on Ravenswood who has scored besides Travis Thompson.
This tournament has sort of an international player with the 2 exchange players here, and then the boy from Payton City from Germany.
Abrajo's foul shot no good. Rebounded by Jesus Sanz. He has it knocked out of bounds, and Ravenswood will control. Yeah, several players from the exchange programs. Something new, isn't it?
A little international flavor.
As the years go by, I'm sure you'll be seeing it more and more as basketball goes into the other countries and becomes more of a popular sport. Up high. Sanz over to Mandrake. Lob pass underneath. Abrajo has it, puts the shot up, has it knocked away, but there to take it, Travis Thompson lays the ball up and in.
They're bringing that lob pass just a little bit short, Tourney. They need to put a little more on because Abrajo has great jumping ability. He can go get it.
Under 3 to go. Williamson leads it by 5. Milam on the far right side. Set shot from 17, no good. Thompson rebounds and starts up the floor. Over midcourt. Now he works it far side, driving in, pulling up. Shot is up. We've got a whistle and a foul call. It will go against the Pack. Before the shot, they say.
Thompson has good ability to cross over either hand with a dribble. Once he got into the open court there, he can pick up speed, and he takes the ball right at you, and he has the driving ability, so you have to be conscious as a defender whether he's going to stop and pop on you or whether he's going to change over and take it to the hoop. He has the ability to do both.
5-point game. Williamson leads at 26-21, 2:42 to go here in the second quarter. Travis Thompson at the foul line. Shot is up and in. And now Gary Baker will come back in for Williamson. Chad Slater will go out.
Well, I'll tell you, if Ravenswood could solve, and they have a little bit here since this last time out, a good one by Mick Price to let Thompson bring it up. You sacrifice a little bit, but you're turning the basketball over with the other Ravenswood players, so you got to get in the hand of your best ball player.
Thompson's second shot bangs off the rim and falls in. He's got 20 of the Red Devils' 23. 26-23 ball game. Williamson leads it by 3. Milam far right side. Up high to Gary Baker. He'll fire the shot up inside the circle. No good, but we've got a foul down low. Strother. It will go against Williamson. Pushing off after the rebound.
Anthony Strother, 23, didn't get real good position. They've done a good job the last 3 or 4 sets in blocking out. Ravenswood has.
That's a big one for the Wolfpack. Strother has the towel in his hand as he walks to the bench. He'll have to sit down with those 3. Strother has 8.
Well, when you have tournament experience like Anthony does, you want him on the court as much as possible. He's a real leader.
Travis Thompson back at the foul line. Swishes his first shot. Here comes the next one. It is good. It's a 1-point game. 26-25.
And you can't foul him either.
2:30 and counting. Ravenswood fans begin to perk up. Gary Baker, left side to Jimmy Chris. Back to Baker, bounce pass right side, Milam. Milam takes a look at things. Dribbles it a few times, back up top of the circle to Gary Baker. Jimmy Chris Witt throws up a 3 left corner, it's good. Jimmy Chris Witt from three-point range in the left corner builds that Wolfpack lead back to 4. 2 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Leo Abrajo up high to take the ball to Scott Dale. He goes left side. They work it to Travis Thompson. Back up top to Dale. Now to Jesus Sands.
Williamson zoning now in the final 146.
Mandrake takes it in. Back to Thompson. They look over at Coach Mick Price, and he gives them the final instructions. They are going to hold for 1. 1:35 and counting down. 29-25. Williamson has the lead by 4.
Bets on who's going to take the last shot, Tony.
Well, you can have the other 4, and I'll take Travis Thompson.
Oh,
Jesus Sands. The Mandrake drives in, passes back to Sands. 1:18 and counting. Red Devils behind 22 points here in the first half from Travis Thompson have hung tight against the favored Williamson Wolfpack.
I think this is a good move by Mick Price.
I agree with you.
It does help Williamson a little bit, and that Struthers on a bench with 3, but I think right now they've got the momentum.
And now we've got a whistle, and a foul is called, a technical for not advancing the ball. I saw no warning from the officials to have Ravenswood work the ball. And now Mick Price pleads his case to the official. 57 seconds showing on the clock, and they call the T for not advancing the ball.
Well, that really hurts because you're going to lose possession, plus 2 shots here, plus the basketball.
Jimmy Chris Witt at the foul line for Williamson. Shot is up, no good. Rolled off and fell out. Witt will have another, and Williamson will have the ball back. Next one is good. So the strategy on the part of Ravenswood takes a shot as they have the technical called against him. Williamson now leads it by 5, 30-25 with under 1 minute to go. Gary Baker over to Jimmy Chris. Witt looks over to Dave Hadfield and says 1, and Hadfield says yes, hold for 1. Wolfpack leading it 30-25. Milam and Gary Baker play catch. Now Ravenswood is told to play defense. Milam just standing there holding on to the ball. Looks like he's in a pickup game. Just holds on to it, puts it underneath his armpit. 15 seconds, 14 seconds, 13 seconds. The clock continues to wind. Now they go back up to Gary Baker. He works it to Milam, right side. Under 10 seconds, he tries a 3-shot. It's good from 3-point range. Milam hits the home run. At the horn from 3-quarter court, the shot is no good. Halftime here at the Charleston Civic Center Coliseum with the score, Williamson 33 and Ravenswood 25. This is the Metro News Radio Network.